Um, so um, my jetpack died. My jetpack died. I checked. I checked it a little bit ago, and I'm like, oh yeah, I still got like 40%, and then no, it died since then. So you in USA? Yes, this is Hitchhiking America Day 71. It's fun. Well, I'm back, but goodbye probably half of the people that were watching. That's okay. That's okay. We're just chilling, having some birthday dinner, maybe a little birthday dessert. Okay, it is pretty good. Ah, yeah. Here you go. It's almost 2 a.m. Time for bed. Happy birthday again, Trevor. Have a good night. Well, thank you for all your support today, all the kind things, even hanging out all day. Hope you have a great night, Haga. Hope to see you soon. But yeah, all of you, thanks for the birthday wishes today. Like, I travel alone, but hitchhiking is very social, so I'm meeting people all along the way. But it's cool to have my community here with me for my birthday while I'm still solo traveling. I know, but that pad thai doesn't look as flavorful as it should be. Yeah, I've had more flavorful pad thai before. It's still good, but favorite thing to eat in Canada? Like, honestly, like, my favorite food is sushi. If you're in Vancouver area, you can get some killer sushi. For like normal kind of food, just give me some pizza. Gonna hike Europe yet? Hitchhike Europe? Yeah, I want to after this trip. Once I hitchhike through all 50 states, Europe could be next. Stream makes you want to travel, then do it. Make it a priority and do it. Sushi isn't normal. To a lot of people it isn't. How much was that? I think the chicken pad thai was like $13 or something like that. It's not cheap, but it's not overpriced. Have you done all of Canada? I've been to 10 out of 10 provinces and 2 out of 3 territories. I'm just missing Nunavut, or none of it. You should go to Japan. I hitchhiked from Fukuoka to Tokyo in 2015. You sleep okay last night? I slept great last night. Death Crow, your favorites. I'm your favorite streamer besides Doc and Lyric. Well, thank you. Glad I made it to the top 3. Where's the fudge and cake? After. It's my dessert, okay? I can't have my dessert first. I hang out with Jake in Japan. It could be fun. Have you been to Lithuania in Europe? Yep. Capital, where is it? Vilnius, I think. Actually, that was really interesting. I got dropped off in Vilnius. It was like the highway was like kind of running like, it was at ground level, and then kind of like went like below ground level. But there's like a bus stop, and I got off at the bus. Like a person dropped me off hitchhiking at the bus stop. I walked up these stairs, and you're like in the middle of the town. I took like 5 steps, and this guy in like perfect English was like, "Hello." and he's like a local guy there, and he just could tell I wasn't from there, so he spoke English by default, because he's like, I assume this person speaks English. And we talked, we hung out. He let me stay at his place. We grabbed a couple drinks. That was my experience with Lithuania. The hitchhiking was good in Lithuania. The language barrier was getting a bit more difficult than Western Europe, but all the younger population could speak English, and that makes me sound like a spoiled North American tourist being like, they didn't speak that much English. I understand, like I'm in that country, I can't expect them to speak English. I tried to learn a few words wherever I went, but I just was going so many places I couldn't pick up the language everywhere. Ever been to Estonia? That's somewhere I didn't go. I went Lithuania, Latvia, and then into Russia, and then across Russia, the Vladivostok. But I'd like to go to Estonia and Finland. What's going on? Like the younger people I met did. The older people, not so much. And this is from a couple days of experience. I don't have tons of experience, and I can't be like, this is the way Lithuania is. This is only the way Lithuania was for 3 days for me. If I'm starving now, I was so hungry. I was feeling lightheaded walking down the street, thinking about food. The restaurant's gonna sing happy birthday? I hope not. I hope not. Should hitchhike through Afghanistan? I honestly don't know the current situation in Afghanistan, but if it's not in open conflict and it's in a peaceful time, I would love to hitchhike across Afghanistan. There's pretty much nowhere in the world I wouldn't want to go, as long as it's not in open conflict. Where did I go in Scotland? I crossed and went to Edinburgh, then it's straight north up to I don't remember the names of a lot of places I went through in central Scotland on my way north, but then I took the ferry to Orkney Islands, hitchhiked across the Orkney Islands, took the ferry to the Shetland Islands, and hitchhiked around the Shetland Islands. Not all the middle east is a war zone. Most people are just trying to get by, and I understand that. That's why I said I don't understand. I don't know the situation there, but there's few places I wouldn't want to hitchhike, as long as they're not in open conflict. I feel like that was a very politically correct way to say I would like to go there, but I don't know the situation, and it would be irresponsible for me to go there, not knowing the situation. Are we still on charge? Yeah. Did you hitchhike today? Yeah, we got 4 rides. Yes, I hitchhiked across Russia from the Latvian-Russian border to Vladivostok on the east coast. That was how I wanted to hitchhike around the world, except for the oceans, bodies of water. And east of Europe, your options are limited. You have Russia or you have the Middle East, so I chose Russia. How are the rides today? Good. The first one was a little bit odd, but fine. But the next 3 were really good. Should hitchhike to the moon? I would love to. Elon Musk, hit me up. Have you been to Australia? Yeah, last fall I flew into the Gold Coast, hitchhiked up through Brisbane, Rockhampton, then cut west through Emerald, Longreach, through there to the Stewart Highway, then down through Alice Springs to the south coast, and along the south coast up to Perth. Where are you going right now? All 50 states. I've been through 28 states so far. Got 22 to go. We picked up 148 times. Fan chat, thanks for the birthday wishes. Have you hitchhiked through New Zealand? Not yet, I would love to. I've heard it's great for hitchhiking. Nick, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch Hackers, and thank you for the support. Nick 9409 underscore. State am I in right now? Rhode Island. I'm in Rhode Island. How long have you been streaming your adventures? This is Hitchhiking America Day 71. It's been 71 days. Prior to that, I'd never live streamed a day in my life.
Hello, do you need anything at all?
I'm perfect. No, I'm all good. Thank you. Musk is going to Mars? Mars is next? Okay, we'll hitchhike to Mars then. Where are you right now? What country? I'm in Rhode Island, United States of America. I will be coming to Vermont. You're 146 this morning. You got 5 rides today? I thought I got 4 rides today. Did I not know how to count rides? Did I have 5 rides? Hold up. 1. And they drove me to there. And then 2, he drove me to there. 3 was the nice old lady. She drove me to, yeah, it's 5. Sorry, I got 5. Yeah. No, sorry, or you're right. So I'm at 151. 151 rum, pineapple juice, and Malibu, caribou, get them all. We did it. We made it to 151. Now I can sing the Caribou Lou song and I can quit. It's a record for one day. I think 12 rides. Who's this Betty I keep hearing about? She was this really nice old lady that picked me up today. He's a singing drunk? Yeah, if you talk to my friends from high school, I can confirm that. Have you been murdered before? 3 times. 3 times. It's gonna happen if you hitchhike. You just have to prepare yourself for it, and then just move on. How's the food? It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's like amazing, but it's pretty good. Yeah, everyone says you're gonna, like, for Connecticut, they're like, everyone's an asshole in Connecticut. They're not gonna pick you up. I mean, it's fine. My experience when I was trying to catch my first ride in Connecticut, someone came by, said, I can't take you anywhere, I'm like staying local, but here's an ice cold bottle of water. I'm like, thank you, that was great. I'm like, wow, people are nice here. You know what happened like 10 minutes later? He drove back by, that was a weird way to put it. He drove by again, and he's like, man, I hope this can help you out. Here's 40 bucks. Here's 40 bucks. That was my first experience hitchhiking in Connecticut. People in Connecticut are nice. Stop saying people in Connecticut aren't nice. We're heading to, is that MA Maine soon, I'm guessing? What part are you going to? I'm not sure where I'm going in Maine, but I am going to Maine. I'm on the way there. Did you ever get to drink that beer? It's right there. Oh, the beer from the guy picked me up hitchhiking gave me. Yes, I drank that last night. And I had 2 McDoubles and a beer, a warm beer. $40 for what? Nothing. He pulled over, I told him what I was doing. He gave me some water. And I'm like, thanks. And then he went off to his thing and he came back and he's just like, he didn't expect anything from that. He just gave me 40 bucks and said, I hope this can help you out. That's why I brought it up as an example of people in Connecticut being generous and kind. people get tired of the place they live, so they have to complain about it. Yeah. And just people, so many people have been like, people in Connecticut suck. Between that 40 and that 20 on the DC Metro, how much the people that I hitchhiked on the airplane with from New Orleans to Monroe, they gave me $100. Someone pulled over and tried to give me $5, but I turned them down. I told them I just wanted a ride. That was in Shreveport, Louisiana. I think that's the main IRL donations. When you come to Vermont, what's your next stop? My next stop is, I don't know. It depends what you mean a stop. Like, I'm gonna hitchhike out of here tomorrow or the next day, and hitchhike till the sun goes down, or I find some place I would like to stay. Like each day, I have no idea. Like in the case of like going to Vermont, when am I gonna be in Vermont? I have no idea. I'm going up to Maine first, and then I'll cut in southwest and go through Vermont at that point. I will be going through Boston. Boston, I'd kind of like to stop at. I've been stopping at so many places though. Plan on getting to Hawaii? Yes. I'm gonna try and hitchhike on an airplane there. We're gonna try. Hitchhiked on 5 airplanes, but that's gonna be a much more difficult one. Where do you sleep? Where do you sleep? You guys, right one after each other. Where do you sleep at the same time? Great minds think alike. On most trips, I spend the vast majority of nights in my tent. On this trip, I've probably spent 25 to 30 nights in my tent, and the rest split between viewers giving me a place to stay, people that picked me up hitchhiking giving me a place to stay, and hotels and motels either paid for by me or paid for by the community. Like today, Relic the Clown got me a hotel room for tonight, which is extremely generous of him. And Relic, if you're here, once again, thank you very much. Did you need to expand your fact session? I don't even know what's in there. Isn't like you click on a link and it goes to the fact section? I was staying and fishing with Alec. Oh, that was great. I'm so happy I had the opportunity to hang out with Alec, Banjo, and Andy. That was one of the coolest things for me. Like, I knew about Alec Ludford before I started streaming. And he's just such a cool guy. All three of them are. Did you fish with Alec? Yeah, I went fishing with Alec, Banjo, and Andy, and I caught a catfish. And did it. Well, I'll have to go back at some point. I heard they moved into a new house and stuff. I gotta go back. Also, Alec is supposed to go hitchhiking with me. No, ATV Andy 115. Where do you charge your products? I got about 3 days worth of battery. And then I have to do a full overnight recharge. Alec and Trevor hitchhike, please? I think that'll be hilarious. How big was that sucker? Like 8 pounds or something like that? Poop in the woods. Before we had plumbing, where did you go? Well, you did, because you've always had plumbing, but yes, if you have to. I haven't on this trip. When I'm hitchhiking, I'm usually near civilization, so you don't have to do anything like that. What are you munching on, brother? Pad Thai. Chicken pad thai. Favorite beer? I don't have one. I'm really bad with favorites because I'm bad at just picking one thing. I like variety in almost all aspects of my life. I like variety. So don't have one. I like beer as long as it's not overly hoppy. This is like a tasty beer. It's actually very good. I'll show you. Newport Storm Hurricane Amber Ale. The contrast of the ale will be super. Will be like we already did a thing, Rick Attic, right? Were you here for that? And yes, we have contrasting personalities for sure. For sure. I'm a fairly, I guess you could call, quiet person. That's just naturally what I am. He's a bit more. He's got more energy than me. And in my opinion, a much more entertaining streamer. Someone who just naturally provides entertaining content through just speaking. I provide my content through hitchhiking. That's where my entertainment comes from. When I'm not hitchhiking, I feel like my entertainment value decreases quite a bit. That's my thing. But I think Alec could do anything in the world, and he would be entertaining at doing that. You ever hooked up at a truck stop? Not a truck stop, no. Panther David, yo, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch Hikers, and thanks for that support. And there's it doing it twice. Have you lost weight? I haven't really weighed myself. I've probably lost a little bit, but I've eaten fairly well compared to what I usually eat like when I'm hitchhiking, so maybe I've even maintained weight. Free scoop of ice cream at Ben & Jerry's. Do you get a free scoop on your birthday? Not quiet, just soft-spoken? Yeah. Steady Eddie would be a great streamer. I agree. Eddie would actually make a really good streamer. Your variety experience, Trevor, different every day? Yeah. You never know what you're gonna get with the hitchhiking streamer. You consider yourself a traveler that streams or a streamer that travels? I'm a traveler that streams. If I wasn't streaming myself hitchhiking, I'd still be hitchhiking. I just wouldn't have the camera here. The camera is just something I just wanted to show people what hitchhiking was like. I wasn't sure how it was gonna go. But it's been great, and I love it. Your parents okay with you hitchhiking? My mom hated it when I started, but she's okay with it now. I've been doing it for 4 years. 25 countries, 850 rides. She's used to it by now. Like, she still worries, but she would worry no matter what I was doing. No matter what I was doing. But I trust my judgment, and she trusts my judgment too. At least she can watch you do it now, yeah. Has a pad touch of what heat level do you go for? They didn't even ask me for a heat level. There's essentially no spice. Does your mom watch the stream? Yeah, she was actually here earlier in the stream. She said, happy birthday. And she did something else. Yeah. And then everyone's like, hi, Mom. Horrible Thai restaurant? Yeah, I'm used to them asking for spice levels. And she said she wished she was there having pad thai with you. Is that what she said? I didn't remember. Trevor hates green onions. I don't know. For some reason, I'm avoiding the green onions. Book that Uber? Not right now. That's still have to pay and everything. It shouldn't take that long to get here, should it? My mom watches the stream. My dad has watched the stream. My stepsister and stepbrother sometimes watch it. I think my sister has watched it. Yeah. So my family watches on occasion. I think for a lot of them, they just turn it on. They're like, I wonder where Trevor is today. They'll turn it on and be like, oh, he's here. And check the title, check if I'm in a car or hitchhiking or whatever. Well, aficionado, just hitched your first ride, 35 miles. Congratulations. How did it go? What was the experience like? What do you think of hitchhiking after your first ride? I remember you saying earlier that you inspired you to hitchhike for your first time. When is Mama Bear going to be on stream? If she wants to be, when I go back home to Canada, I'll be in the Kelowna area probably at some point, and then maybe, like, actually I will, because that's where my P.O. box is, so. Go around the world and just hitchhike all over the United States. Did it have anything to do with the book Into the Wild? No, it didn't. I just had been hitchhiking for 4 years. I'd hitchhiked around the world, 25 countries. At that point, 700 plus rides. And I just wanted to show people what hitchhiking is like. What's inspired me to start hitchhiking in the first place? My dislike for the Greyhound bus. My dislike for the Greyhound bus. I don't like Greyhounds. And I'd take the bus from Kelowna to the West Coast in British Columbia fairly frequently, and it sucked. Well, some people might enjoy it, but I didn't like it. It was very slow. You can drive it in half the time. You're in the car now. Instead of talking to the person, you're on Twitch. Are you like talking about like this guy's streaming hitchhiking? Here, did you bring a new fan to the community? Curious about how it was getting through the border while hitchhiking, or did you not have to technically hitchhike? I didn't hitchhike through the border. I took the ferry from Victoria, British Columbia to Port Angeles, Washington. So I just took a ferry. They're like, what are you doing? I'm traveling down the West Coast. As far as I knew, I was just gonna hitchhike down to California and then come back after that. But the stream has been going great, and I've been enjoying myself. So I just, at that point, I'm just gonna hitchhike around America, still in California. And then it wasn't until a bit later on the trip where I'm like, I'm gonna hitchhike through 50 states. Ugh. Now all of us like to talk to people. It's almost an expectation when you hitchhike. A lot of people pick you up because they want someone to talk to. With that said, some people seem uninterested in talking to you, and then if they don't feel like talking, then yeah, you can just do whatever you want. Yeah, like I had to extend my travel insurance because I wasn't sure what the trip was going to be. Dex, Trevor, person looks clean, you'll pick up a hitchhiker and take a photo. That'd be cool. Have you ever felt unsafe? With people's driving, yes. When someone shot at me in Arkansas, yes. When else have I felt unsafe? Mostly people's driving. Some guy on this trip started drinking while I was in the car, and then I asked to get out of the car, but I didn't feel safe with his driving. Yeah, let me know how it goes, aficionado. Man, it's really cooling off. It's so nice. I'm almost cold. Arkansas can't come to my state. Yeah, I got shot at in your state. Hey. Good times, eh? Good times. Wait, the only time you ever hitchhiked was from Kelowna to Vancouver?
How you doing, Trevor, all right?
Yeah, I'm doing great, man.
How was it, good?
It was good, yeah, it was really good.
You like the beer?
I do. The beer's excellent. Yeah, I'm really happy with the beer.
You want a check or another beer? Or?
I'll just grab the check, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I found a knife in my bagel the other day. It was good times. When I was about to take the ferry from Staten Island to Manhattan. The messed up part is that you got shot at and then you literally befriended him. Yeah, I did. He was a nice guy. He wasn't practicing very safe. He wasn't being gun safe at all. He was nice enough. He offered to have me smoke his marijuana, which I rejected. You want something to smoke? No. No, it's okay. You shoot your gun. I'll stand behind you. You shoot your gun, and then I'll go set up my tent. Thanks.
There you go.
Perfect. Thank you, man.
How do you find you online? What's your name?
I'll give you a card.
Okay, cool.
You want me?
Sweet. What's your destination?
Going through all 50 states, so 28 down, 22 to go. Final state will probably be Alaska or Hawaii, realistically.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What's how old are you?
24.
Oh, cool. What's is this your first time in the States?
Last fall I hitchhiked through upstate New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, and
cool.
Massachusetts.
Nice up there.
Yeah, it was really nice up there. And then as a kid I went down like the West Coast before. This is my first extended trip.
When did you enter the States?
71 days ago, April 10th.
Did you tell him you were hitchhiking?
Yeah, I told him, well, I think I told him I was traveling down the coast to California, because that was the extent of my plan at that point.
Yeah.
And then once the trip went well, I just extended my travel insurance and stuff and kept going.
Because I was wondering if you, like, say you're hitchhiking, sometimes they're like, oh, you're not coming in, you know?
They're okay with the hitchhiking. They just want to make sure you have the funds to support yourself. Like,
okay.
you're just hitchhiking because you want to. They're like, as long as it's legal in that state and stuff like that, they're like, yeah, that's fine. But you have to have the money behind you.
Yeah.
And once they find out you're hitchhiking, then maybe they'll ask for proof of that.
Like a bank account?
Yeah. Spalding Spalding Smales. Thank you for subscribing, welcome to the tutorials, and thanks for the support. Undercover agent. Yeah, I'm gonna get deported. How can you give someone your cat with the CV? What? As Canadian, do you need a visa to come to the US? You can come and go as you please, up to a certain amount per year or every couple of years. Spooky Bun Devontae! Devontae! Thank you for the 500 bits. Devontae, my man. It's good to see you. I need new pants. I've got a hole in the back pocket, hole in the front of my pant leg. Everything's breaking. Everything's breaking. Deportation counts as hitchhiking home? Yeah, sure. It's a free ride, right?
Happy
You're in
birthday.
Newport? I am.
Happy birthday, Trev. Less than 3.
Less than 3. Wait, are you saying happy birthday, Trev? Less than 3. Are you saying I'm less than 3? Are you calling me an infant? Time for new clothes? Yeah, I was gonna stop at the outlet mall and get new jeans, but
Check's all set?
yes. I work back home in Canada. I sell outdoor gear and apparel. Where is it illegal? It's illegal in 5 states. It's illegal in Nevada, Utah, Idaho, Delaware, and New Jersey. What store? I've worked at a few stores. But yeah, I wouldn't want to get deported until I finish this trip. I would feel very disappointed if I got deported and banned from the United States before I finished it. I was at like 47 states and they're like, nah, go home, man. What was your favorite thing about Baltimore? I don't know. Like, it was cool checking out like the Inner Harbor or whatever it's called. Like, it's a very touristy area. Do you miss ice caps? Ice caps are very good. Yeah, I only really checked out the inner harbor. That's the most opportunity I gave, and it was very beautiful. If thought about putting your accounting finance in action, in what way? Like becoming an accountant, or if, like, do something in finance? I don't know. Like, the knowledge I learned from there is relevant with several things you can do in life, even just your day-to-day life. Knowing accounting and finance is a useful skill. Thank you. For how long you have a 1,000 viewer average? This channel's already grown way quicker than I ever thought it could ever grow, so. Oh, there we go. Hey Zane. You gotta go. Okay, hi Zane. Bye Zane. What do you use to stream while not connected to mains power? I use a phone, a wide angle lens, and a directional microphone, and a selfie stick and a tripod. Oh, I forgot, my my setup's horrible. I don't think I couldn't get something delivered to me tomorrow, could I? By now it would be delivered. I got 1 day delivery. It would be not tomorrow, but the next day. Maybe I should stay here an extra night and order things, because I can't stream with this setup. It's horrible. I broke the thing that holds my phone. We plan on doing Hawaii and Alaska. Hitchhike. It's kind of what I plan on doing. Amazon Prime sometimes the same day delivery. Okay, when I get back, I'll have to check that out. Something's come guaranteed next day, but this is pretty late in the day now. Like if I order at midnight, by the time I get to my hotel and stuff like that, would they be able to get it here tomorrow? Day plan must be huge, unlimited, unthrottled, and you pay for it. It's $150 a month, but it's unlimited, unthrottled. Okay. Okay, I need to get a different cord because I'm using the cord for my phone charging to charge my jetpack because my jetpack died and I didn't feel like going to my bag to get a cord so I could charge my jetpack. Give me a second. Where are you at? Might know where you are. The main street at a Thai restaurant.
Good night.
All set. Thanks, man. Need a new cord. Uber time? Yeah, I think so. Can you see the hole? Oh, the hole's gotten bigger. The hole has gotten bigger. Uh-oh. And I could buy new pants tomorrow. What are we at for battery?
Trevor, did I give you your card back and everything?
Oh yeah, you gave me my card.
Okay,
We're all good.
cool. Yeah, man, I'll be in touch. I'll check you out.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Sounds good.
Good luck.
Thanks. Thanks. Use that damn Twitch money trap. I don't get paid till August. It's the first time I'll get paid. Dang. Not to the Ritz-Carlton? Not quite. Need a short little cord. There we go. See. Have you enjoyed birthday dinner? I definitely did. I definitely enjoyed my birthday dinner. That's on charge. Are you on charge? You're not. It would help if I plugged you in, then you might actually be on charge. The hotel's near Walmart. What do I get at Walmart? What do I need from Walmart? Yeah, we're charging. Frank and Austin, thank you for the 200 bits. Thank you for the support with the 200 biddies. Okay. Pants? Oh, like maybe. I guess I could get some Walmart pants. Do they have a decent cut to them? As sad as it sounds, I do care about how I look when I hitchhike. I'm going to take a ride into Newport. Well, it took me 5 rides to get from where I was this morning to Newport. So all day. Well, not all day. I didn't really start trying until noonish. Yeah, that's everything I need. I need to get an Uber. I know it's stuttering. F? Phone is messed up. What's going on? What's F? Teflon Dong. Welcome to the Triggers and thanks for the support. Thank you very much. Seems fine. Okay, if you say F, that means the stream's dead. If there's a problem, that's not the stream's dead. Stutter and quality. Okay. It's okay. It's getting all pixelated because the light's getting low, and this phone doesn't do well in low light. It's going grainy because it's low light. Jeez, that was delayed. F also means scuff stream. Just say the screen's like, there's something wrong with it. F means that it's like dead. Like, rest in peace. Like F to pay respects. That's what F is. Like my stream dies all the time. So when I see Fs, I think I need to like reset something or do something like that. Recommend you go to Best Buy for your phone. I wanted to get like a OnePlus 6. I don't think you can buy them in store anyway. You have to get them online, right? I just think for the price of the hardware, it's good, and it has a headphone jack too, which a lot of new phones are getting rid of. Oh my freaking god.